closer to first pitch from Detroit. It's the Yankees and the Tigers next. First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Tigers. Matt Vasgersian with you for another edition of Tigers Baseball here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. As Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, so we are ready for baseball. Once again, a 3-2. A nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So Ellsbury retired to start things out, and with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. They'll match up against the big fella, the hard-throwing left-hander C.C. Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Rajay Davis will step in now to lead things off in the home, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind it. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball. And
A bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Now the first pitch from CC. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Miguel Cabrera will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Garrett Jones will dig in now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the side. Brian McCann stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 deals on 1 and 2. And that is swung on, and this is McCann is retired for the first down.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you can get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Didi Gregorius will take his
a good tempo to him out there right now.
And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in for a second time. He's ready now. Pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading up for the Tigers,
Nick Castellanos will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single. One hit, one left. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now to get us going here in the 4-0-2. Swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Miguel Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And here's the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Victor Martinez will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Ends the inning. Mark Teixeira will make his way. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Garrett. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Chase Headley will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in, ability to put his pitches right. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Yoenis Cespedes will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
The only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with...
James McCann will try it again. He flew out his first time. The 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up one hop in the wall down there. That allows him to cruise into second for 2 bases.
with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard. He's
Back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Brett Gardner will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah.
9 here, 0-2.
the Yanks just need that one big hit. They've been
Hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3, so the inning will come to an end. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball lined toward right center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
the way their starters throwing. Another run here, that might be all they need. Get into scoring position now with a double.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands.
Like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And Sabathia's play will be to first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
Now that's kind of surprising right there that they put the bunt on with 1 out already. If he's the pitcher, maybe I can see it, but if I'm managing this team, that guy swings away.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. But with his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. David Carpenter will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. So the Tigers leave them loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. The Bombers, they trail things here 2-0. Here comes a 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. James McCann will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first offering. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit. For route number 2. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Jose Iglesias will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And he's going to make it up to second base safe.
What they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Safe situation here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the business right there at first as they record the out. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, needing to do so. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yep, things are looking pretty good here now. Just 1 out away from wrapping up the series opener right here tonight.
Brett Gardner will stand in as their last chance now.
A walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home, and this ball game is over.
Well, we all know that Joe Nathan has been doing this for a lot of years now. He knows what he's doing out there, and he works a strong 9th inning here to pick up the save.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there. Anibal Sanchez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.